Welcome to Ramp and Splash. This is the gaming channel of laughing, learning, absurdity, and skill building. I've been doing a lot of learning. I've learned about audio production and video production and lighting and how to stay organized when you're trying to run two simultaneous projects at the same time. And there's all kinds of files running around all kinds of hard drives. That's a lot of learning. So I brought in some help because we needed more splash. I brought in my friend Chris. He's right up here. I'm pointing. Hi. Say hi. Okay. Chris is an expert in commentating. He knows more about riffing than perhaps anyone alive that wasn't a member of the cast of Mystery Science Theater. And we are working on this Final Fantasy VIII project. This is episode 7. This is where things start to get emotional.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I don't know how we're gonna feel about this. Gets a little intense here.
All right, let's find out.
Let's find out. Why don't you hit that button and let's see what happens. Good. We're good.
I do have a baby in the background.
Yeah.
He's pretty mad right now.
It's more cute than it is anything else. So
yeah.
Not to you, to us. So the last episode we kidnapped the president, and the president turned out to be a body double. If I'm remembering correctly.
Body double / hellbeast.
The TV station, sir? It's quite close if you take the local train. But the local and transcontinental trains have stopped running, sir. Nothing to worry about, sir. There must be someone in town who knows. Are you ready, sir? Best of luck, sir. I'll be keeping watch here. A guide dressed as a cadet gathering information. He was asking about the president's stay. I found it strange that a cadet would keep asking about the president. He was very polite and he kept addressing me as sir. I think I know who you're talking about. He was taking care of 3 suspicious-looking characters from Balam. I'll go question every teenager in the area. No. We can't just go up to anybody and... well, these are citizens. We can't inflict any... How dare they try to kidnap the president? Not only is it disrespectful to the president, but also to the Galbadian soldiers as well. I'll be sure to find them and throw their sad behinds in jail.
Oh boy.
Oh, please, hear me out. To the very end. So so we have this weird moment about civil liberties, just sort of tucked in there.
Yeah, and I mean, every Final Fantasy game has the sort of evil empire, right? Like most of them do.
That's right. Say, I remember now, sir. I think the TV station is located behind a building called Timber Maniacs. Please head in that direction, sir. I hope you find it. What? Come on! The Galbadian soldiers are coming! Lots of guards patrolling the city now. Please be careful, sir. Seems like the hotel's not available either. Should you need to recover, use the Owl's Tears, sir. I heard it worked wonders. I believe you can find it at the old man's house.
What is that?
guess you won't be needing.
I have no idea.
Seeds. You'll be fine. Right, sir? Hey. Don't leave me, sir!
I like that good fade. That's good.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have a hard time catching that train.
Yeah, he sure is. Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's just so cute. My parents got me Georgie at this pet shop.
Whoa.
Yeah, guess what? They meant it when they said they were gonna whoop your behinds. They
Okay, so, geez, I don't remember this.
Yeah, they're attacking people in the streets because civil liberties.
Well, I mean, terrorists did just try to kidnap the president.
Yeah, okay, maybe you got something.
Now, I'm not forgiving it, but it does kind of explain their overreaction.
Yeah. So at this point, I realized that I had not earned any money, or I had only earned one paycheck.
Yeah.
Spent it.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it last time that money maybe not very quickly, but eventually becomes kind of moot. But in the beginning of the game, it's kind of an issue. You have to kind of watch your money.
Yeah.
You should get paid pretty soon here, though, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. Yep.
Is it based on time elapsed or steps?
I think it's steps. I think it's steps taken.
Okay.
Watt's got left behind again. He looks so funny when he chases after the train. Looking for timber maniacs? It's right here. Anything else? Where's the TV station? Yeah, that's in this town. You want to know more about it? Maybe the lady next door would know.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, Chris. I really enjoyed practicing my Canadian accents here.
It's good.
Thanks. The one lady I decided was from the we'll get to her, but I decided she's from the Maritime provinces.
Oh, Renault doesn't have anything yet, right? Is she going to?
No, she has no junctions for.
Yeah, because you got, what, Diablos last time, but you gave him to somebody, right?
Well, I decided not to yet, because I'm concerned about what happens at the end of Disc 1. That I might end up in a boss fight with somebody not having.
Oh, okay, so you can just kind of hand him out
Yeah.
on the spot.
Yeah. But what I really want to do is save Diablos for Squall. Because he's going to be hitting like a hammer through this whole game, and you really want him to be able to mug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Mug is like a steal and attack at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of conspicuous pairs of Guardian forces where they combined will junction all of the major stats. You know, some GFs give the same stats and some GFs give complementary stats. And Shiva and Diablos, I find, cover your bases.
Isn't the Timber Maniacs like it's a magazine, right?
It is a magazine, yeah.
Hello.
And those are the magazines that we keep finding strewn through the world.
Oh, okay. Go right on ahead. You boys like you are always welcome. Feel free to look around.
Yeah, and isn't this the magazine that what's his face works for, right?
Yeah. Or wants to work for, or did work for.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't think we know the timing yet.
We'll get to that soon,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
So this is going to be an interesting episode because there are several things tucked into this part of the game that make sense in a 90s context that you would not see in a video game today. Can you pick out the thing that stands out?
Oh man, why do Battle Series books sell so well? We sure are living in a terrible age. Oh, you're looking around. Is there anything you want to know? Okay, well, as you know, the name of the company is Timber Maniacs. We're a publisher that was established 20 years ago. We used to publish a magazine called Tim Manny, short for Timber Maniacs. It was a...
It's so stupid.
The majority of the fans wanted to become journalists themselves. I joined the company because I wanted to become an editor for Tim Manny.
Oh, weird. It's like an open source magazine.
Yeah. I think maybe we could classify it as a zine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Battle Series. It's so sad. I really lost my will to work here. Oh God, he's gonna...
There it is up close.
so typical.
When was the last time you saw an overstuffed ashtray
Couldn't do,
anywhere?
Didn't do.
I can't remember.
I hate it.
Yeah, I can think of like one person I interact with on a regular basis that smokes
Word of
cigarettes.
advice. You're still young.
I know some people that smoke
Don't let
like
your life pass you by.
you know vape, like
Yeah.
smoke vape. I don't know.
But
It's
you
like- you know what I mean?
But even the folks we know who smoke, they go, they're hygienic and they go outside and they don't
Right.
have an ashtray. You put it out while you're outside and then
Right.
you throw the butt away. Like in an office where people are working, there is an
Right.
overstuffed ashtray that's just smoldering.
That is like an old school like journalism
Right.
trope thing from like the 70s.
Yeah.
Like this is like Timber Maniacs is doing the Nixon investigation.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God.
Yes. It is kind of interesting because I mean people our age are maybe the last generation that saw media when they were kids commonly depicting smoking. I mean,
Yeah.
my wife's even just a little bit younger than me, but she remembers it. She's saying in the background, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just not as common. She actually has a really powerful aversion to the image of someone smoking. Like,
Yeah. Sure.
it has the opposite intended effect on her as Hollywood would have had it for decades.
But it's so sexy, Chris. I don't smoke, but I think it's sexy.
No, she thinks it looks outright stupid.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, to play the devil's advocate, I think it does, though, like, smoke does cool things to, like, cinematography, but
Yeah.
smoking in and of itself, I don't think is that cool.
No.
But-
There used to be a way through the back alley of this house.
But it's also funny because this game has a magazine in it, which is also something you don't
Right.
see much anymore.
Why don't you look through the
Yeah.
second floor window? You should be able to see the back alley. Oh, they fight a lot, but my parents totally get along. I can't wait to meet a great guy I can scream at and exchange blows with.
Oh my god.
Oh. Maybe she likes screaming and punching.
Selfies are she's our resident sociopath.
I have to admit something here. Oh, it's not even a kitty, but it's always sleeping on your bed. Can you believe that? He eats up a lot of your food too. That's why we're charging a look-see fee. We can't help it. It's the kitty's fault. Take a look-see. Go to that window right there.
What is happening? They're gonna charge you money now, though.
Yeah.
You don't have any money. Oh
well,
no, you
we have
like
100. We have 100 gil.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you're gonna get mugged by these children, extorted.
We're pushed out the window. How'd you look?
Yeah, they grab you by the back of the collar and hold you out the window.
Yeah.
Pay up, old man.
That's 10 gil, please.
Oh, what a shakedown! God.
Yeah.
Hey, you at it again. How many times have I told you not to take money from people?
Ooh, jeez, corporal punishment.
That's number 3.
It's another anachronism. Yeah.
Third thing you wouldn't see in a video game today.
Right.
Hell no. It's not about the money. I didn't raise you this way.
We're communists.
She's dressed like a communist. Oh god.
And then he just goes straight up into a handstand.
Yeah.
Man, I love that kid's style.
These kids are great. They're great.
He's got that hustle.
I think you can come back and visit them again later.
He's got that hustle.
Yep.
And he just casually stands on his hands.
Yeah.
That's
so
wild.
I won't go into it now, but at some point this time through the game, I'm realizing that Selfie is the best. She is worming her way into my heart in a way that never happened in any other playthrough.
I'm not sure about that yet myself, but
Seedy-looking guys, we're headed towards the pub. The pub is downstairs.
we did make some jokes about her like blithely suggesting a rocket attack on the president's train. I mean, she's a child soldier. Like,
well, and she's very enthusiastic.
Right? Yeah.
So,
you know, love what you do. You never work a day in your life, right?
Secret info number 3. Timber was named for its rich vegetation. It used to be that we were surrounded by this beautiful forest. That was too easy, man. For a country bumpkin, he sure had some good stuff. Yo, better ease off a little. These timber hicks hate us enough as it is. Oh, let's get them.
So these guys are just attacking anyone out in the open, huh?
Well, any teenagers.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest though. Squall is carrying a big sword.
Yeah.
Most of the teenagers probably aren't armed to the teeth.
And if I remember correctly from the end of the last episode, we are now contracted to Renoir's resistance group indefinitely.
Yes.
Like until Timber is liberated.
Yeah,
So,
you gotta check the fine print there.
Yeah. Sid has really set us up. More ways than one here. Yeah, like we were talking about a little while ago, most Final Fantasy games have this like evil empire dynamic. It comes from the creator being kind of a Star Wars dork from back in the day.
Yeah.
But, you should do something a little bit different with it, though, right? I mean, this one's weird because you're kind of like a third party. I mean, you're not like in 4, the protagonist is a member of the Empire who kind of redeems himself.
Yeah.
Turns over his leaf. And in other games like 7 or 6, you're members of the Resistance. In this one, you're... Oh, there you go, you get paid.
Heyo, and not a small amount either. Just in time, right outside the shop, I got paid.
Yeah, just so the viewer understands, if you had, say, asked to take 30 minutes instead of 10 at the fire cavern at the very beginning,
yeah.
If you had bungled the operation in Dalit, you'd be getting paid like 1,000, maybe 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you started at level 5.
Enough of this city.
I think it's like 1,000 per level.
But there are ways of improving your score too, which we're gonna get to pretty soon.
Can't even stay in a hotel because of some stupid official. Harassed by Galbadian soldiers. Had my precious cards stolen. It just hasn't been my day, you know? Those jerks. They think they can use brute force to get whatever they want. Hell, this town's a good example. Yeah. Everything's jacked up because of resistance tried to kidnap the president. Thanks to them, the trains have stopped. There's Galbadian soldiers all over the place, all because of them.
This is how the reactionaries get you.
Don't they understand?
What, drunken tirades? Oh, stopping the trains. I got you.
Nice. Yes, divide and conquer, right? It's blaming the resistance for the oppression.
You kiss my kiss. Hey, you don't understand anything. The resistance is fighting for Timber's future. They're all doing the best they can. It's the Galbadian soldiers and their leader who are at fault.
Yeah, see, she's read Hegel. She knows what's up. I love what's going on that TV screen, by the way.
Okay, again, that's item number 4. I'm glad you saw it before I did.
Animorphs.
Animorphs. Like, you know that was some thing that they did as like a proof of concept. Yeah. You know, in the 90s, they're just like, we need an animation to test this technology. Let's have a lady turn into a tiger.
Sure.
And then they're like, well, we paid to make it. Let's put it in this game.
That drunk thinks bitter ones are good and sweet ones are bad. Our drinks are all good quality. You should try them all, really.
Listen, he's got tastes. It's fine.
We need to get through. Jeez, so now I'm getting dissed by some punk. Owner, give me another drink.
Oh yeah, you just
your card. It is. Why do you have it? I found it outside. Are you serious? Okay. Thanks. You know what? I'm feeling generous. You keep that card. And also this one. I'll move out of the way. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Tonberry card. It's a good one.
So that Buell card is like a 5-cent coin, basically.
Yeah.
That Tonberry card is not.
That exchange was fun to voice act because I had to switch back and forth from like my drunkest possible voice
Right.
back to Squall, which is like the most possible
extremely sober.
Yeah.
What to do about him? Thanks.
the
forgot
audio.
Tonberry was in this game.
What's that?
I forgot Tonberry was in this game.
Oh boy,
It's coming back to me now.
We're gonna have an entire episode about Tonberries in about
Yep.
25 hours.
Yeah, in a while.
Yeah, so one of the things that's frustrating is small changes to the audio settings will change how this whole experience sounds. So I'm listening to it now and I'm like, the voices don't sound right, and it's driving me a little nuts. But it's really difficult to do in the moment, you know, to adjust on the fly.
You really know? Oh, it's like playing tag. Bobby said you could catch him and get spanked.
It's okay. It's okay, but like, as the person creating it, you're like, it really could be better.
Yeah. There's so much atmosphere here. There's so much detail.
Yeah.
It's like the cat, the flag, like, oh, this. Man.
It's weird because, of course, games in the future became all detail, giant, three-dimensional, immersive experiences, but I kind of don't like those as much as these simple...
Well, yeah, things that are immersive aren't as detailed.
Right.
There are details, but
Something has to be done like this.
I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Yeah.
graphically, they kind of suffer because of the interactivity.
The president's
Yeah.
in the studio now, sir.
I mean, the graphics in this aren't perfect, and like, there's other things, you know, nowadays that look more photorealistic,
Mm-hmm.
but there's not as much detail.
Yeah.
Realism and detail are two different things.
The other challenge is that all of these shots are composed for you.
Yes.
Whereas when you're playing a 3D game, if you want a good shot, you have to compose it by swiveling the camera.
That's when we do our broadcast. It might not be as...
And we're not as good a director as
I'm reminded of
real director.
so there's a moment in early on in
right?
Fallout New Vegas
Don't worry about us.
where there's like an internet in joke from something awful.
Oh yeah.
There
Enemies.
it's like this old like internet
That's our duty.
eccentricity about 4 balls at the
Honestly,
edge of a
too.
cliff, and it's supposed to be like
I'm also ready for anything.
a way to conceptualize time travel or some nonsense like that.
How sad.
But the person's supposed to ask,
Based on my
you know,
decision,
in order for you to
you're a
understand
Oh, what an easy life you'd
this
make.
concept of like time travel or something, he says, imagine 4 balls at the
Call
edge
it
of a
what you
cliff,
want.
and then like one falls off or something.
All we
In
want
New
is
Vegas,
achieve your goal using
that
your health.
image exists because one of the developers was a goon and put an internet in joke from the
What did you
forums
say?
into the game.
If you have something to say,
You find a skeleton
say it.
sitting in a lawn chair at the edge of a cliff, and there's 4 like
How
baseballs
serious are you?
sitting there.
Do you get anything if you knock one off?
The 3 of you.
No,
No, it's too bad.
but
On top
That's
of that,
like-
you can't make a decision without
it's a-
our input.
it's an image that you have to compose yourself. You have to
How do you think-
find it
Mm-hmm.
and then see it for what it is. But that's like, it's not hard to find, but
Being a little
it can be
smart.
easily missed in a game as wide-ranging as New Vegas.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
something like that kind of in-joke you could put in this screen right here,
You know,
and it would be much easier to
maybe this
find
was all
and
a big
much easier to accomplish the joke. But
I would argue that that's what that cigarette tray, that ashtray was, right? They're
Yeah.
trying to paint this character, and so they move the camera over to focus on the ashtray
It's not like you were one
instead of you having to do it.
yeah,
Let's see. We'll cancel the plan and disperse for now. We don't stand a chance if we take him head on, right? So, you guys probably think this is all a game to us. Well, it's not. We are serious. So serious it hurts. Huh?
Thanks, Cell.
Are we starting? Testing. 1, 2. Testing, testing. Oh. People of the world. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, this is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a recording. This is an actual broadcast over the air. It's been 17 years since a live broadcast has been possible.
What's that about?
Oh, please excuse me. I seem to have lost my composure. We would like to present to you today a message from the lifelong president of Galbadia, Vinzer Deling. Ladies and gentlemen, President Deling. Greetings, I am Vinzer Deling, lifelong president of Galbadia. Today I stand before you to make the following proposition. We, the people of this world, have the power to end all war.
See? It's a peace proposal to the world. I knew it.
There are some trifling problems standing between Galbadia and other nations, and they must be resolved. I plan to convene with other nation leaders immediately to resolve these problems. At this time, allow me to introduce the ambassador who will be my representative for the conference. Man, all this just to introduce an ambassador? The ambassador is the sorceress. The sorceress?
Yikes.
Cypher. Hey!
That rules.
Yeah. Yeah, it really does. It's such a nice
Whoa,
touch.
God, I forgot about this. Oh my God.
Yep.
Squall, what are we gonna do? For the last time, stay back. You're only going to provoke him. Nothing. Our job is to assist the owls. It's none of our business. Timber Team, are you watching? Get over here right now. You have permission. I need your help.
Oh boy. Can't leave the old professor hanging, right?
Nope.
Squad leader? Squall!
Wow, the bass really comes through on that audio, huh? There's a thumping bass line to that track. They even have the camera here that got knocked over that we were looking through.
Restrain him.
Just
So
a
much
nice
detail.
touch. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you're doing? It's obvious, ain't it? What were you planning to do with this guy? Planning to do? Oh, that's right. He knows Renoir. Is that why he's here? I get it. You're Renoir's shut your damn mouth, chicken wuss. He broke out of the disciplinary room, injuring many in the process. You stupid idiot! Zell, please. Be quiet. Instructor, I know. You're gonna take this stupid idiot back to garden. Shut up! Now. I see. So you're all from Garden. Should anything happen to me, the entire Galbadian military will crush Garden. You can let go of me now. Nice going, chicken wuss. You and your stupid big mouth. Take care of this mess, instructor and Mr. Leader.
I mean, so in game theory here,
Yeah.
Cypher might be right to continue holding him
Mm-hmm.
sword point, because if anything happens to him,
It's
the
their
army
only-
will crush
Yes,
the
their
garden.
only point of leverage. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're gonna crush the garden either way.
What?
Yes.
Poor boy. Stay away from me. Such a confused little boy. Are you going to step forward? Will you retreat? You have to decide. Stay back. The boy in you is telling you to come. The adult in you is telling you to back off. You can't make up your mind. You don't know the right answer. You want help, don't you? You want to be saved from this predicament? Shut up! Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Besides, you're only a little boy. I'm not! Stop calling me a boy! You don't want to be a boy anymore? I am not a boy! Come with me to a place of no return. Bid farewell to your childhood.
So then he fucking waves at his friends.
So, knowing what this game is about, that scene, her dialogue is so well written because it seems to be about the sort of, I don't know, like the psychology of
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Where's Cypher? We don't know. He'll be okay, right?
yeah, I'm pretty sure he's okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't count on it. Yeah, so it's like the psychology of seduction / domination.
Yeah, and coming of age and that sort of thing.
Temptation.
But
Keep an eye out for you. Go on.
Yeah.
Keep the tone.
but it's not.
It's not.
It is, but it's about something else too. It's weird because most things when you encounter them in either games or literature or whatever functions on a literal level,
They found our base.
and then
It's completely destroyed. And everyone else? They're fine. They've gotten really good at escaping.
functions on a literal level, and then you have to kind of read symbolism into it.
Yeah.
This one kind of backs into that.
Yes.
Like, you only read it as like, okay, all of her words mean this symbolic meaning, this kind of psychological reading, right? But only later are we going to find out some of what she was saying might be literally true.
might be literal, might even be well intentioned too.
Yeah, right.
Right.
It-
We don't
yeah.
know her makeup exactly.
Timber for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there a safe place you can take me? This is an order. An order from your client, remember? All right.
You got a gang going here. You've got 5. Can you start switching here?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, for sure we can switch in Quistis. I don't know if we can switch in Renoir right now. But... Oh no, it looks like we can.
I was gonna say there's a point, and I think this is it, where you can start switching party members in and out at save points or in the field. So.
Oh, I feel sick. I think I drank too much.
It is something you'd see in a video game now, I think. Very drunk people, but it's not quite like smoking or spanking your kids.
Renoir, I heard your base is in serious trouble. Come over to my place until things settle down. I appreciate it. Thank you. What are you waiting for, Squall? Come on.
You know, the other thing about 3D games, when they do take the time to make them very detailed, they become kind of overwhelming.
This is it.
They start to get cluttered, and as you spin the camera around and you're surrounded by junk all the time, it starts to get like kind of frantic. Whereas this 2D version of detailed
You know if anything changes.
is manageable.
Until then, make yourself at home. Thanks, Chief.
Just let's, there's a reason. I feel like most filmmakers won't
She's the leader
film
of
as like,
almost everyone's a resistance member in this.
what is it, like cinema verite, where like everything is just like
really active.
realistic and real and gritty and raw. Like
Yeah.
99% of directors
Stay
will
here for a
like
while.
use mise en scène and like this shot composition has certain things in it. You're allowed to see certain details that the directors
What
put
did
there.
Cypher come here for?
Like modern video games have that
I
in
think
3
he came
dimensions,
to help
but
us. The forest-
3 dimensions is so much
We
more
talked about it a lot.
to put detail in
Yes.
that like, if you think of like how a film is made, you're not seeing it in 3 dimensions.
Is anybody
you're
in
seeing
there?
in 2.
Yeah.
You're seeing only the composition the director's letting you see. You can't
Yes.
freely swing the camera
Don't do
around.
anything to frighten
Yes. Yeah.
If
me. Upstairs.
Hitchcock had to apply the same amount of detail he did in 3 dimensions in all of his movies, he never would have completed a single movie. Like,
Well,
it just
Yes. Oh, 100%. But it's more than that though. Like I think we're finding that with
That beauty part sure makes
VR
it sound
games
like a legend.
and VR experiences where if you can look in 360 degrees, how do you know where to look?
right.
Right? There have to be all these clues that keep you keyed in on the scene, and it's like, well, why don't you just watch the scene?
He was
Right.
so angry when
In
he
2D.
found out it was only the 3 of you that were dispatched to Timber. What? They might end up fighting the whole Galbadian force.
I didn't know who was talking there. I realized at the end that it was Quistis.
Team members? Damn it! I'm going to Timber.
Oh, that's her doing
Cypher.
Cypher's voice. Yeah.
That guy's always serious. You should know that by now. Oh, I'm so tired. I wonder if he's all right. What's going to happen to Cypher? He may already be dead. How can you be so casual? I feel sorry for him. Feel sorry? Cypher would hate to hear that. What's so funny? You are terrible! So, why do you think Cypher may already be dead? Oh, because the president of Galbadia and the sorceress joined forces. Cypher attacked the president. It's no surprise that Cypher may already have been killed because of it. Even so, I still hope he's alive. Think what you
Is it
want.
clear what Renoir's relationship with Cypher is? Is it what it just seems like it is?
It is becoming clear now.
Okay.
It's evolving.
As long as you don't get your hopes up,
Here.
you can take anything. You feel less pain. Anyway, whatever wish you have is none of my business. You're so mean. Meanie. What's with her?
She's not wrong.
No, she's not.
Sorry. The Galbadian forces are withdrawing. Only the soldiers normally stationed here will stick around. If you're gonna leave town, now is your chance. You know how persistent these soldiers can be.
Poor Zell. He's taking it rough. Taking it hard.
Yeah, he's he's kind of emotionally volatile. Like he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Wearing his big baggy
Yes,
pants.
he wears his heart on his big Jingo jeans.
I want to go home.
Oh, Self, you're not getting home for quite a while.
Isn't her home like across the ocean anyway?
Yeah, I think she means her new home.
Like everyone's tired.
Yeah.
So what's your plan? Squall, any thoughts on where we should go? Oh, we have to get out of here first. Getting out of here is only the first step. What do you mean? Garden Code, Article 8, Line 7. 8-7. In the event that returning to the assigned garden is not possible, report to the nearest garden. Head for the nearest garden. Very good. From here, that would be Galbadia Garden. We can take the train from here and get off at a station called East Academy. From there, we have to go through the forest west of the station to get to Galbadia Garden. I've been there several times. We should be okay. Okay then. We'll escape from Timber and head to Galbadia Garden. The party will be...
Boy.
Nope, we're holding.
Let's go. You be careful now. Take this with you.
Yes. Yes. Oh, so much
Oh,
good
man.
stuff. That's for the players who didn't know they were going to get screwed over by the money system here at the beginning of the game.
Renoir, Squall, it's me. Zone? You need to go to East Academy, right? Well, there's no more tickets left. Oh, super duper mega bummer. Do whatever it takes to get on that train. You won't have to do that. Looky here. I have everyone's ticket right here. One for you. 3 for you seed people. Here, I'll give them to your leader. And the last one is for me. Go on, take it. I can't take that. It's yours. Ow! Oh! Oh, my stomach. Oh, it hurts. My stomach hurts.
Oh, he finally uses his cowardice for
Just
good.
get going.
Yeah.
Thank you. Zone. We're gonna see each other again, okay? No matter what, you have to survive. We have to liberate Timber together, remember? I know. I'll go hide in a bathroom or something. Now get going!
So noble.
Yeah, he's a real champion of justice. I think I'm heading back to the pet shop now. Make sure I pick
Oh
up
yeah,
those-
because you got paid.
pick
Yeah.
up those magazines.
Buy some cat fancy magazines or dog
Yeah,
fancy.
dog
I
fancy.
don't know. Is that the dog equivalent of cat fancy?
I'm gonna say
Dog
yes.
fancy?
Yes.
Oh man.
Angelo Reverse revives your party. But Invincible Moon is the shit.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good. This is probably the only Final Fantasy game that has straight up invincibility. Is that correct? I can't think of one.
Oh, that's right. Angelo has like, oh god, yeah. So Angelo is functionally Rinlaw's limit, and
Mhm.
don't you have to like? You're teaching him tricks like you teach GF's tricks, right? Like,
Yes. Yep.
but he hasn't learned them through AP. He just like
No.
learns them over time, right?
Well, I think it's steps again.
Yeah.
I think the more steps you take, the more he learns. I always stop at every weapon shop hoping that one of the weapons will be ready to upgrade, but let's be honest, it never is. Not yet, anyway. We'll get there.
I want to take it home. Better keep it low key for a while. It's tempting to go all out, but you want to go to Galbadia Garden? The best thing to do is take the train. The only other way is maybe to walk there. Take the road that goes northwest from here. Keep walking and you'll come up to East Academy Station. From there, you'll see a forest next to a ravine. Galbadia Garden is just behind that forest.
Oh, so you can hoof it.
Yeah.
If you want to get into more random encounters, you can prolong things a little bit.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing that. I was just exploring.
I don't even know if I ever realized that. I think I always just took the train right from
Huh?
Encounter of the Zone.
Where's Rinwa?
Well, yeah, well, they make a big deal out of it,
Oh,
so
she's not here.
might as well.
It would be conceptually funny to leave Zone on the platform with no ticket. You just like walk out with a ticket
You
in
know
your
what?
pocket.
It's actually the weather's really nice. It's turning fall. The
And
leaves
you
are
know
coming
what?
down.
I haven't been in the gym in a few days because I've been child soldiering. So
Let's go hiking, eh? So this is supposedly where the owl's tier is, but I spent some time in here and I couldn't make it work. I think it's a red herring.
Do you like beverages? Ah, good to hear. Drink all you want from the faucet. Ah, you don't have to hold back. It's just water.
Is the water the owl's tier?
Yeah, but you can't drink from it.
Small for a family of 5.
Here.
Mom's working at the pub. Grandma's at the gift shop. They don't seem to mind. And Grandpa's so stubborn. He refuses to move to a bigger house. Life is so strange. It's not like anyone teaches you, but you end up falling in love.
There's some heavy stuff there.
I know. Yeah, see, I'm trying to drink from the faucet, but there's
Here.
nothing there. Say, young man, what on earth are you doing? Yeah, there should be something there, but I don't know. There's just nothing.
I like the joke there about most JRPGs where you just like walk into people's houses and just
Yeah.
take everything off their shelves.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
take this
you like
potion,
drinks,
take these
do
eye
ya?
drops.
You like drinks? Well, I have all the drink you want. It's over in the fucking faucet. I think that takes us to the end of the episode. I want to thank everyone for joining us, and special announcement: we're gonna have a very special bonus episode right after this, where we take some multiple choice tests. Yeah, I knew you were waiting for that. Thanks, and thank you to Chris, and thank you to you, and thank you to Squaresoft circa 1998. See you guys next time.